Hi guys. So I've been gone for a couple weeks, but I'm actually 8 weeks pregnant today, but I'm gonna do my 6 week update and then a video for my 7 week, and I guess I'll do an 8 week video update a couple days after that. So as you can tell, I'm tired. The pregnancy is really taking its toll now. At least the first trimester, you know, hormone shift. It's just really hitting me hard. Anyway, so about my six, what happened when I was 6 weeks pregnant. So the night before I turned 6 weeks, I started spotting, and I spotted with my first pregnancy with my son around that time, or maybe slightly after. And it wasn't like heavy at all. It was just like light pink. Not much, nothing to soak a pad, anything like that. But I call my doctor because they tell you to call them if anything. And my first prenatal appointment wasn't for another week and a half, I think, at the time. But I called them anyway, and they told me to come in that morning. They basically had me do a urine test because I hadn't been there yet, so that they could confirm. Sorry, that's my computer. So that they could confirm the pregnancy, and then they basically sent me to the hospital to get an ultrasound and to do my HCG. Sorry. Um, and to see where my levels were. And so they sent me to the hospital. I was pretty much, it took like a full day. I started in the morning at the doctor's office. I basically didn't get back home until like 4 p.m. because there were lags in between, but not long enough that it made sense for me to go home. So they found, so it's one baby. They found, the gestational sac and I guess the yolk sac. I get confused with those things. Anyway, and they found that they could see the baby. Really small little dot, but they could see the baby. And they could see, I couldn't hear it, but they could see the heart rate and measure the heart rate. And it was around 138, which is healthy. When I was at the doctor's office earlier, the doctor basically told me that more than likely they're not going to be able to find a heartbeat because I was like just 6 weeks. Anyway, um, so they took my blood work, and then they sent me back in on Saturday, like 3 days later or 2 days later, just to compare the HCG levels. The doctor called me and told me they weren't doubling, but it was like so close to doubling that she was fine with it. She was, especially because they found the heart rate and everything. The baby looks fine, everything's in the right place. And the spotting stopped, so she wasn't concerned enough to send me for more HCG tests. Um, so that was that. Then I went, and so I'm trying to remember what happened that week other than that. Um, Nausea. Oh, nausea set in. And it kind of just only lasted a couple of days where I was having like really nauseous moments, like really bad. Like I was not feeling well at all. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to check the whole thing. So, yeah, I was getting really nauseous, like where my husband was bringing me tea, and he's been so good. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness for him. Thank God for him. He's bringing me tea, he's bringing me like bread, crackers, whatever I needed to help alleviate the nausea. And I guess I started to notice it would happen if I waited too long to eat. Um, and I was just really feeling like weak and just not really feeling good at all. I never threw up, but you get that feeling where it could happen at any moment, but thank God I still haven't thrown up yet. So that's pretty much what happened 6 weeks. I was in the hospital for, well, at least the good thing is I got an early ultrasound, so I got to see the baby, but that was fun. But, everything at that point was pretty good. So I'll stop this video here and do my 7-week updates. Bye.